Welcome, welcome to this odd journey. In this tarot reading, you are going to learn about what your strengths and what your weakness is. So go ahead and take a moment and just tune into the art laid before you. See which one you resonate best with, which one your heart is calling for. Go towards the one that you are drawn to. Number one, number two, or number three. Let's get started. Okay, for number one, your strengths is your ability to completely 100% process your emotions and to allow for space to let it go. And that is a beautiful quality to have. And it may took you a while throughout your walk in life to understand this and to understand that superpower of letting go. Maybe in the old days you were so used to holding on to things, you could feel the weight, the extreme pressure upon your shoulders. Maybe you made up your mind that from that day forward, you would unpack the burden, that you would allow yourself to release all of those heavy things that you may have been carrying around with you. And you have taught yourself in such a significant and profound way of how to handle things. You have become evolved in such a manner with grace about how you go about understanding yourself and your emotions. So you have this highly emotional intelligence within you. And I feel like you use that strength to help others process their junk. You use that strength to help others release the things that just aren't serving them, to help them to raise their vibration, to help them to see that life has so much more potential if they let go and just allow themselves to open up to what could be versus what was. It may have been a long journey for you to actually get to that spot, but you turned what was heavy and hard and tough to walk through into such a great quality and such a great strength for yourself and your ability to help others with that as well. Now, your weakness shows up as the Nine of Cups. And sometimes the downside of this, I don't feel like it's so much as right now, but you may have walked through this energetic of disassociating rather than truly feeling your emotions. And it's almost like you had to learn the hard way to stop doing that, because you found that you were holding on to stuff when you really thought you had let it go. Okay? And if you are kind of in that space where you're still learning that, and this is definitely showing up as one of your weaknesses, you just tend to look the other way, shut the emotion down, stuff it down, sweep it under the rug, or hide it, run from it, whatever the case may be. Your weakness shows up to liberate yourself from that feeling, from those really heavy, intense things. To not hold on to those, to allow yourself to feel it in all its aspects. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to shout, shout. If you need to get angry, but free yourself from those things. And this right here was your frequency art. Just take a moment and feel into this frequency. It's as if a space is opening up for you to allow for that weakness to be resolved, to turn it into a strength, into a superpower, highly charged emotional intelligence, your ability to process and release. Number 2. Ten of Cups and the Moon. Your strength is your ability to connect with others. You make this look so easy. You have the ability to relate to people, to make them feel understood. You acknowledge them in ways that they probably haven't felt acknowledged in a long time. Being able to be in your presence or to meet you, to have a chance to connect with you, they feel an embodiment of sacred love. Whether you even mean to do this or not, you're a people person. At least on the exterior. See, your weakness shows up as the moon. And sometimes the moon energy can be much like stuffing our own emotions down. Not wanting to disclose what we ourselves are going through. Sometimes the weakness is not allowing others to connect with you and understand you on a level that you are able to connect and understand others. Hiding from oneself and saving face, slapping on a smile. But Spirit says, let others connect and love you in the way that you love them. Allow yourself that space to feel that sacred frequency of love. The card that you chose and was drawn to is a card that holds the frequency of the sacral energy. Your ability to connect with such purity. Your ability to express yourself. Your ability to hold space, sacredness for others. Just remember to allow others to help you. Allow them to connect with you. Number 3. Your strength is having the ability to play with the imagination. You have not shut down your childlike essence. You carry a powerful key to open up people's minds and hearts, to show them that life is a playground. You carry a frequency of joy and happiness. You teach them to truly live. Sometimes you may have some crazy ideas. You seek adventure. And you open that space for others to feel that excitement about life. To feel that sense of freedom and that sense of adventure. And your weakness shows up as judgment. And this can be carrying around some shame about how you go through your process. Maybe you have heard people tell you, when are you going to grow up? When are you going to start adulting? And it's not that you're irresponsible, because I sense and feel that you take care of your responsibilities. You just love to play. You just love to laugh. You love to feel good. And that's what you show up with. You make other people laugh. You bring them joy. Don't be hard on yourself for how others choose to walk through their life. Don't place this judgment upon you. Set your inner child free. Allow them to play. Be who you truly are. Because I feel like in your weakness, sometimes you can shut that down or water it down for others. Just know the joy that you bring to others. Your ability to create. You are admired for that frequency you carry. So don't shut it down. Let it play. Have fun. Be you.